Hi, welcome back. We're now on step number 3, and it says we're going to construct midpoints. Okay, so midpoint is when we did it in class, but this is one of the constructions we did in class, and I called it like the plankton. Okay, so I'll walk you through this. It says we're going to do this several times. We're going to find the midpoint of AP. So let's find AP, which is here. This is where you open up your compass more than half the length of AP, so that's opened up more than half. Again, your picture's getting really messy, so you have to just keep track of where you're putting your marks. I start kind of making mine a little bit darker. There's my first one. Keep the same setting. All right, now, if you've already forgotten where the first one was, here's the arc I just did. All right, so right here's my intersection. Now on this one, we only need to know where it crosses. So you can draw in the entire line if you want, or if you want to just put the little mark where it crosses AP, you can. This is right here where it crosses AP. And it says, we're going to call this point D. Now we're going to do the same thing to BC. Is it BC? No, BP, sorry. So I'm going to rotate my paper. We're going to do the same thing to BP. And so I can close my compass up quite a bit because it's open. And let's close her up a little. That's more than half. So there's that arc. Keep the setting. Go to B. All right, so we need to draw on this midpoint. You can draw on the full line or just mark where it intersects on BP. And we need to call that point E. And then lastly, we're going to do this to CP. CP is this little tiny one up here. Okay, so you're going to close your compass up quite a bit. Okay, and so now do my arc here, keep the same setting, do the arc. Again, you can draw the full line in, or you can just put the little tiny mark where it intersects. Now, according to the directions, we're going to call this F. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and do step 4. So step 3 was kind of quick. To find the center of the circle, we're going to draw PQ. So when it says draw PQ, you just take your straight edge and you connect P and Q. Okay. So I went ahead and drew in PQ. And then this is construct the midpoint of PQ, and we're going to label it O. So it's the same construction that we did in step 3. Open up your compass more than half this length. And sorry, my camera keeps going out of focus. All right, so I go in this direction, same setting, go in this direction. And again, I just need to know the point. I don't need to draw on this full line. And this is point O. Right there. Okay. Now, to finish this up, you get to draw one circle. Okay? We're going to draw one circle. We're going to see how many points I hit. So this is kind of a moment of truth. How well did we do this construction? What we're going to do is we're going to put the pointer on O and your pencil on X. Now get it all lined up before you go. So you get one chance going around. Okay? I've had lots of kids, they go around seriously like 100 times until it hits every point, and that doesn't really count. Now, I personally would just hold it and rotate your paper. And there's your circle. And here, we just have to zoom in. Let's see how many points I hit. Okay, the goal is all these points should be on the circle if you did it correctly. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and the very last one, yeah, it looks like I went through. Yeah. So there are 9 points that circle that you just drew should go through, and I can see it. I can tell. I know it looks like a mess to you. I can tell everything. You're not supposed to erase any markings. But this is the 9-point circle. When you're finished, you draw the circle in, and it should hit all 9 points. Now, the way that I grade this is this is worth 10 points. So I give you 1 point for effort, and then 1 point for every one that you hit. Okay, so if you only hit 2 points, like when you did this, that means this is worth 3 out of 10 for you. So you can keep trying this if you like. Come to a tutorial, I can help you. And that is it. That's the full construction.